Hello folks, this is another Patreon voted lesson. Check all these lovely lot here. Thanks very much for voting. There's actually 3 out of 4 that we're going to be doing because the other 2 were so closely behind this one, but this one is Schism, but you've got lots more to come. Tuning is drop D, so your low E goes down to D to match your 4th string. Like that. You need a bit of a clean tone for the intro and a dirt pedal. I'm using the funny little boxes dirt with these settings. I'm also using this absolute beauty. It's a Duesenberg Series A Phantom in olive green. I mean, check that out. I'm going to do a proper demo for this so you'll get to hear loads more about this. So the intro part goes like this. It's played clean. That is optional. You could just play 8/7. First time is that. Second time goes. Here we have. And then the bass comes in, right? You've got the tab, so I'm going to go through this fairly quickly, okay? The next part is just a volume swell. So turn your volume all the way down, strike the note with the distortion on, and then gradually raise it up. But the first part we play is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that, okay? So this part comes in on the 7th, 8th note, right, of the bar of 7/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's all palm muted at this point. It's a triplet hammer-on, 0, 3, 5. Then you're going to play, again, all palm muted. Like that, and repeat it around. So slowly. So you do that 3 times. The 4th time you're going to play. You got that going on, right? So you play. And then you go. And that's where the singing comes in. So that's the verse part, right? So one more time to speed would be. Again, bar of 5/8, bar of 7/8, but it's basically 4 times around, you know, the riff, which the bass is playing, and then we have. You do that for kind of 2 measures, if you like. So. Then you play. You'll get the timing, so don't worry about that. But if you need to, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that'll keep you in time. So the next part comes up here. It's the same as this. You play it here. Okay, so it's the same pattern. Started on the A string. 0, 10, 12. Then we have. Like that. It's pretty straightforward, that one. So once you've nailed that rhythm anyway. So 4 times of that, but as you're playing the 4th time, you'll kind of loosen the palm muting stuff because you go into that, right? No palm muting. So to transition, the last time of the palm muted riff would be. So, you know, work with the dynamics. It's not set in stone with the palm muting, yeah? So then we have a bar of 6/8, 7/8. That goes like this. It's basically just an extra eighth note in there, right? It's this extra. But the second bar is the same as before. There's a slight variation on the third time. The first and the second time are... like that. The third time plays... so that's the only difference, right? You're playing basically a quarter note rather than 2 eighth notes. So... and then you go on that fourth time back into the palm muted part, right? Same riff as before. You do that 8 times this time, and then back again into that again, right? Same variance on the third time. The fourth time it plays, and that's got a delay on it. So you do a little artificial harmonic on the 12th fret, right? This is the bar of 7/8, so it would be... then we're into a little bit of respite because we have a bar of 4/4 and a bar of 2/4. So we have this. You play that, right? So that's 3 times round. So you can do these little whacks in between by covering your right hand. You know, so you've got a palm muted sort of whack really, or it's just me covering the strings with my hand here. So we have... that's the rhythm, okay? Like that, 3 times round that. Fourth time there's a bar of 3/8, and then it goes back into the 5/8, 7/8 stuff, right? So we have this. And then we have this slide at the end, okay? So timing wise, if we played it properly, it would go 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be the timing. This last part has a little hammer on in it. So you just got that little hammer on there, okay? Slight variation here on the verse riff, so we have... but then we have this slight variation which goes... so the whole thing slowly would be... you play that 4 times round, and then we go into 6/8, 7/8 again as you're leading into it. Same as before, right? You do the quarter note on the 3rd time, and then the 4th time then just goes... you stick on that 7/8 part, right? So you lead into it again with the 6/8 riff. But then you play this 8 times. Alright, so on the 8th time, you then break out of that in a bar of 3/8 and 5/4, okay? So we'd have this. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's how you would transition. Then we're into 6/8 for this next section. Well, 3 bars of 6/8 and a bar of 9/8. Yep, it's all over the shop, isn't it? So we have... that's the riff, okay? Cool, isn't it? Pattern's the same though. Play a note, do 2 chugs for the most part until the bar of 9/8. So we have... up to the 19th fret. You could play the 14th fret on the next string, if you wanted. That's probably easier. And then we go 12 to 14. 9/8 though goes. Okay. Like that. All right, you go around that 12 times. Okay. Then we've got a variance which goes. Like that, okay? At the end. So, again, 2 of these. Borrow 2/4. Back to 6/8. This part then is 4/4 basically. So we have. And then. But then you go back into the 6/8 part. Okay, so again that transition would be like that, okay? You tag on a bar of 2/4 to that too. That repeats twice too. Next riff call is a bar of 9/8, 6/8 and 7/8. It goes like this. Okay, and around. I think that plays around twice. Again, we have 5 chords, 8 frets a third, up to the 10th. But you kind of slide them, so you play. Okay, so you get that sort of vibe going on. That last one, 7th fret, 1 finger power chord for 3 beats. So 2, 3, then we go back to this. Like that, okay? So, one more time slowly. Then there's this cool turnaround riff, okay? It starts with the same riff. But then we go to this. Like that, okay? So there's a bunch going on there. 9/8, 6/8, 7/8, 9/8, 5/8. I mean, how do they write this stuff? So we have. Let's stop there. So this part is 075, right? And we have down, 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 up, down, 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 down. Then we go. And again. But then we go up to the 10th fret. So it's a 1 finger power chord, but I would put my 3rd or my little finger on the 10th fret on the D string, right? So we'd have. So it's on, off, on. Same thing at the 3rd fret. Up to the 12th fret. Okay. That bar of 5/8 there, okay. Then we go into another riff, which is 9/8, 5/8. Anyway, one more time. Next riff's called, it goes. So we have. That's cool. So you grab a double stop there. And then. And again, slowly. Do that 3 times, and then after that we play. Then into another riff, okay? So this is just. This is a 5/8, 7/8 riff, which goes. It's one of my favourites, I think. We have all palm muted. 3 times of that, the 4th time plays. Just a little at the end, right? Then we got the same riff pretty much, but with some slight different dynamics. So we'd have... And I would probably palm mute these whacks as well as lightly covering, because otherwise you might get some harmonics happening. So again, 3 times of that, the 4th time you play. And you got that. You can either have palm mute that or just play it. Yeah, so we'd have... And then we've got the final riff, all palm muted, which goes... And that's 4/4, right? It doesn't sound like it, but it's a cool little phrase. So we have 0, 3, 5, right? I'm using my 3rd finger for that one. You could use your little finger if you want. And then you're going to go to the 6th fret. And then the 3rd fret, okay? And then to speed. You got that, you play that 4 times, and that is it. You're done. Hope you enjoyed that one. See you soon.